Are there always things you would have done differently when looking back at an investigation in hindsight?
Yes.
And does that equally apply to this case?
Yes.
Okay. Have you done your best to accurately describe what you've seen and observed throughout this investigation?
I have.
And have you done your best to be as truthful?
Just a moment. I'm sorry, what?
Relevance.
Overruled. You may answer.
Have you done your best to be as truthful and accurate as far as the role you played in this case, the observations you made, and the items of evidence that you recovered?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Fleak. I have nothing further.
Thank you, Mr. Walgren. Recross, Mr. Chernoff.
Ms. Fleak, one of the questions that was asked of you yesterday when you were showing a picture of I'm thinking this is 135 or 128. This is either 120, People's 128 or People's 135. I don't know. I have two stickers on there.
It does make a difference.
Let me just mark it as defense exhibit then.
Well, neither is it. I mean, it's a defense photograph. It may be the same photograph.
If it's your own photo, how about Charlie?
Sure,
CC.
Judge, sure. Let me show you defense exhibit Charlie. Do you remember seeing this photograph yesterday?
I do.
You remember when you were asked about taking a picture of this, they asked you about taking a picture of this plastic bag, you remember that?
Yes.
Because you had disposed of this plastic bag, remember?
I did not collect the plastic bag.
And they asked you, why did you do that? And you said, took this photograph to document it that day. Remember saying that?
Yes.
Exhibit 28, which is People's Exhibit 28, but you did not take a photo on that day to document that bottle inside the bag, right?
That is the photo I took to document that bottle with that bag.
Does that bottle look like it's inside the bag to you?
Not in this photo, no.
So let me ask you the question again. You did not take a photo of the bottle in the bag to document it that day, right?
No, I did not take a photo of the bottle in the bag.
Prosecution asked you, Mr. Walgren asked, to be fair, you could have put the bottle back in the bag. Isn't that the question they asked you?
Yes, I could have.
To be fair, you could have taken a picture before taking the bottle out of the bag if it was there, right?
I could have, yes.
Judge, I have a few more photographs to put in, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I forgot these on my last crossing. I'll go through them real quick. I want to show you Defense Exhibit CC?
Delta.
Delta. Okay. Delta. Do you take this photograph?
No, I did not.
Do you recognize the scene that this photo depicts?
No, I don't.
All right. Hold on to that as well. Let me take, this is Defense Exhibit
EE.
EE. Show you EE. Did you take this photograph?
No, I did not.
Are you familiar with what this photograph depicts?
No, I am not.
Who took this photograph?
I do not know.
I'm sorry. Pardon me? The answer remains.
FF?
Foxtrot. Yes.
This photograph? Did you take this photograph?
No, I did not.
That's all I have, Judge. Thank you.
Mr. Chernoff, thank you. We redirect, Mr. Walgren?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. May Ms. Fleak step down, subject to recall, Mr. Walgren?
Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Chernoff?
Yes.
Ms. Fleak, thank you for your testimony. Please do not discuss your testimony or the facts of the case with any other witnesses till we finish the trial. While you may step down and leave, you are to remain on call, which means you're subject to recall as a witness up until the end of the trial. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. The people may call their next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I have a a moment with defense counsel?
Yes.
We're going to need a very short break to discuss this, Judge. We're going to need to drag some other people into this conversation. We're going to need some time to discuss this.
Well, you need to let me know what's going on, please. Yes.
Approach, let you know.
Thank you. Like to get a little exercise and walk around in circles by your seat, by all means. And if you want to chat quietly with each other, that's okay too. It's literally just a moment or so. Thank you. Well, at least one juror took me up on it. So, juror number one, thank you. How does it feel being in the rear? Mr. Walgren and Mr. Flanagan had to excuse themselves. They're back. Do you need a moment, Mr. Flanagan?
No, we are,
Ready to go?
I do not anticipate making a hearsay objection or a confrontation objection at this time.
So you ready to go?
Yes.
People ready to go?
Yes. And we do have a previously agreed upon a stipulation I'd like to enter the record at this time.
Mr. Walgan.
And it's a typewritten stipulation relating to fingerprints, Your Honor. May this be marked as an exhibit?
It should be, yes. What are you up to, 167?
Pe-
No, I thought we have 166. 167, Mrs. Theodore? 167.
Thank you, Your Honor. People's 167. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Please.
And it is a 3-page document.
It's marked as a document.
Fingerprint analysis was conducted in this case by the LAPD Crime Lab. The following is a summary of the fingerprint analysis results. People's 30, LAPD item 106, the 100 milliliter propofol vial, had one left index fingerprint. This left index fingerprint was matched to defendant Conrad Murray. People's 118, LAPD item 142, the syringe, had one thumbprint. This thumbprint was matched to Coroner Investigator Elissa Fleak. The following item was printed. 4 identifiable fingerprints were obtained from the item. No identification was made. That item being People's 29, LAPD item 110, the saline bag with cut. The following items were printed. 2 identifiable fingerprints were obtained from these items. No identification was made. Those items being People's 156, LAPD item 112, saline bag, and People's 102, LAPD item 140, a 20 milliliter propofol vial. The following item was printed. 1 identifiable fingerprint was obtained from the item. No identification was made. That item being People's 136, LAPD item 107, a 20 milliliter propofol vial. In regard to items People's 29, People's 156, People's 102, and People's 136 just mentioned, the following individuals were manually compared to the identifiable fingerprints and were eliminated as the source of the fingerprint or fingerprints. Those people being Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson, Alberto Alvarez, Michael Amir Williams, Fahim Muhammad, Mark Goodwin, Scott Smith, Martin Blunt, Jimmy Nicholas, Blanca Nicholas, Elissa Fleak, and Kai Chase. The following items were printed and no fingerprints were obtained. This means, although the items may have been touched or handled, no fingerprints were obtained that could be used for either identification or elimination. These items being People's 138, LAPD item 108, 2 midazolam vials. People's 137, LAPD item 109, 1 lorazepam vial. People's 132, LAPD item 113, 2 lidocaine vials. People's 132, LAPD item 114, 1 lidocaine vial. People's 150, LAPD item 116, eye drops. People's 149, LAPD item 117, tube marked BQ/KA/RA. People's 148, LAPD item 118, bottle of marked ephedrine/caffeine/aspirin. People's 142, LAPD item 119, 2 100 milliliter propofol vials.